What's up, everyone? I'm Aaron the Toy Enhancer, and welcome to the channel. I got no one in the chat because I didn't schedule this, so nobody knows I'm going live. Here we go. I get up to the comments. Son of a Crayon Slayer. Hey now. What's going on, buddy? Bobby Wald. Hey, Bobby, how's the sound? Let me get a sound check from you, Bobby. Lord Megatron, what's up, man? What's up? All these new faces, new names. What's up, guys? Sounds good. Thank you, Bobby. All right, we're gonna carry on. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't schedule the live stream like I normal did. I had a hectic week and just a lot going on with trying to amp up some work, and things finally fell through for me today. I was able to land a great job that is going to put me back where I need to be. Just been having a little rough few months. That's typical in construction. That happens. I decided to change employment. And I went back into work for myself instead of doing service work because I just make a lot more money. I just had to get it started, get it going, you know. Sounds good. Thanks, guys. All right. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight. I didn't have anything like super special planned for tonight, but we're gonna get into a few things. I'm gonna talk about a fellow toy tuber who retired this week, and he's a major part of the toy tube community. So it was very, very sad to watch that video. So we're going to talk about him in a minute. Trying not to get emotional about it. But yeah, y'all know Toy Enhancer is a very emotional person when it comes to Joe. That's 10 minutes. Hey, what's up, Crusty Old Crow? How you doing, brother? That's 10 minutes gone already, but hey, congratulations on the big news. Yeah, man. I got some good work delivered to me today, and I ain't gonna lie, it literally got silver plattered to me, but it's only because I guess it's only because people know what I'm capable of in the construction field, and what I can get done in a very timely, efficient manner. So let's see here. We're a couple other things we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about Crusty Old Crow's challenge for me. He challenged me, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. And I'm going to do a little talking about the later on. We'll talk about the X-Men 97 a little bit. I don't know if you guys have been watching that. I have. It's been cool. But we'll get into talking about that. I'm just trying to set some things up here to remind me what we're talking about so I don't lose track. How was your guys' week? Was it good? Were you productive? Did you get things done? You know, did you buy any new figs? I'll make sure everything's all internet's good. All right. The first thing I want to talk about is Hooded Cobra Commander 788. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he is one hell of a G.I. Joe reviewer, mainly vintage reviewing. He's been around for 10 years. There's a giant bug in here flying around. That's what I hate about the crotch. Anyways, your big boa came in. Okay, well, you're watching the right show, Lord Megatron. If your big boa came in, because we're going to build a freaking heavy bag for it. I'm going to build it right here in front of you guys. So that should be pretty cool. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Crow. Thank you for all that goodness. Right. Thank you, Crow. That was very nice of you. But yeah, earlier in the week, about a few days ago, I don't know the exact day, Hooded CC came on. Hooded CC 788 came on. And if you're not familiar with him, he is a vintage G.I. Joe review. He's just G.I. Joe, whatever. He was doing some new figs and whatnot, and he gets into some interesting stuff. But I've been watching him for 10 years. He's just an amazing guy, great personality. He's had his ups and downs through YouTube. You know, everyone gets a little burnout, especially after doing 10 years of it. I mean, you can imagine, you know, the things that he's gone through and transitions just in life and whatnot. And Hooded CC came on, and he discussed how he is retiring from doing YouTube, as far as the Hooded CC 788, which was very disappointing for me. He gave his reasons, and I fully support him on it, because the challenges in life can be difficult. I know that. It can get very hard. So, Hooded Cobra Commander, he's doing he had a couple things going on, which is, one of them is called Cobra Convergence. And if you haven't heard of it, it's an event that they hold all through the month of July. And, Hooded CC started it along with, I just did the research to find this out. Another, Toy Tube, channel called Half the Battle. And then there was another, YouTube channel called Form BX 257. Okay. I looked them both up because I'm very interested in Cobra Convergence, and I would like to be part of it. And if you don't know what Cobra Convergence is, it's where they highlight Cobra for the entire month of July, and they put a theme behind it for that year. And it's just Cobra highlighted. They do whatever reviews or whatever they're going to talk about, anything Cobra related, which is cool because I love Cobra. I know a lot of you guys love Cobra too. So I looked up the channels. I looked up Half the Battle, and he's current with videos. He still produces. I believe I got the right guy, unless there's a couple different Half the Battles. And then I looked up Forum BX 257, and it's been 2 years since he crunk out a video. I should have checked on his lives or whatnot. Maybe he does live streaming or whatnot. But yeah, here's Matthew. Okay, yeah, and I was just talking about that. So Matthew puts up, Form BX disappeared years ago. No one has been able to contact him. And I realized that because obviously his last video was 2 years ago. So that's a good way to check on people and kind of see what's going on. So with that being said, I'm probably going to try to contact Half the Battle, just so I can kind of like pick up some slack maybe for Cobra Convergence. I would love to be in it. Obviously, I sent some messages to Hooded CC to see if I could do anything to help out with Cobra Convergence and escalate it maybe into what it needs, or just give it the oomph, since he is he's not going to be part of that. One thing Hooded CC did tell us about is that he is going to Joe Fest. So if you've never met Hooded Cobra Commander and you're a big fan like me, you've been watching him for 10 years, this is the time. This is the time to go and take something, get it autographed, whatever. Get a picture with him, shake the man's hand for all of the years that he's dedicated to G.I. Joe and us. But yeah, it was a tough time for me. Tough time. That video choked me up. You can hear it in my voice now. I'm a little choked up from it, but he's a great guy. Yeah, Brian is awesome. Lucky Wartooth. Do that shit, Aaron. Yeah, I want to get on the Cobra Convergence. I'm going to do everything in my power to get on that. And I'm going, like I said, I'm going to contact half the battle and see what's going on. And I did try to contact Brian, but of course he's bombarded with messages right now, I'm sure. And the comments were thick. I don't even know if my comment made it on there. But let's say hi to a couple people. What's up, Tony Figs? How you doing, bro? Woody 222's in the house. Loki Wartooth says, dude, I was there from the start. Sucks, man. Yeah, I've been watching Hooded CC videos. Like, oh my goodness. It's probably what got me back into my being vicious with my vintage collection. And believe me, it's pretty vicious. I have toolboxes filled with army builders from the vintage era, you know, literally toolboxes full. But yeah. There's a lot of new faces in here. Who's that? B-Boy Unlimited? What's up, buddy? How are you guys doing? Jay Astro's in the house. All right, we got same time toys, which is Shane, in case you guys are wondering. And boy, has he been cranking out the videos, man. He's been cranking them out. I went on there the other night, and I'm like, dang it, I gotta catch up on 3 videos. I fell asleep watching Shane's videos because it was late, and I was trying to watch them. I think I made it through 2, and I got to finish 1 that I haven't seen yet. And you probably put more out today while I was working, so I'll have to catch up on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Crow, you said it well. Look at all these handsome devils in the chat. Thanks, guys. Thanks for chiming in. Sorry. Again, sorry I didn't post of if I was going on. I really didn't know. So I had a crazy week. Yes. Shane's undercover. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Same Time Toys, hit that channel right now. Go over there right now and give it a subscribe, please. He has awesome content, and he is a diorama builder. Shane is just an amazing guy. Let's see what Matthew says. Justin Bell turned me towards Hooded CC788's way in the 2014 when we were at JoeCon 2000. Wow, 50th anniversary. That must have been epic, Matthew, to be at. Man, oh man. See, Shane? Crow's all subbed up now, buddy. Oh yeah. Shane makes cool shit. All right, so Hooded CC is doing is not going to be in the Cobra Convergence, but I wanted to he did make a theme for it before he put up this video that he was retiring from toy tubing, or as far as that channel, he might start a channel on something else. It's just it was his time. He's going to part with some of his collection. He's in a smaller area. He wants some space back to his normal life, and I can understand that. I mean, after 10 years, that it can build, and like I said, life circumstances do change. So, I'm upset that he's not going to do no more videos, but I appreciate him and have so much respect for him that I understand. So there was a theme for Cobra Convergence, and I thought it was pretty cool. the theme was a challenge for leadership. Okay, and at Joe Fest, he was gonna have Cobra and Destro there, and they were gonna react some kind of battle or do something crazy, you know, at Joe Fest. And I think a subscriber, whoever won something, was going to pick out like the outcome of who won. So a challenge for leadership was the theme. And I don't know if that theme could have went across the board as far as Zartan or Major Blood or whatever. Firefly, there's a lot of bad mofos in Cobra. So the leadership could have been consumed, Serpentor, whatever. But I thought that was cool, and I just wanted to pay my respects and to Hooded CC 788 Brian, and just know that I know he knows he was very much appreciated. Very, very cool guy. All right, so I got challenged earlier in the week. I got a little challenge. Yeah, Crow says, here we are doing the same kind of thing tomorrow night for Backyard Battlefield. I had no clue Hooded CC was already on that idea. Respect. Well, it was very similar. Yeah. Yeah. And, Shane says, hard time to believe it's been 10 years. Freaking crazy. Yeah. Man, does time fly by? It's nuts. All right, so let's get back to the challenge. Crow challenged me to build something that we haven't seen lately, or haven't seen classified, and bam, here it is, guys. The freaking devilfish, right? I challenged Crow to do a fang, and he kicked it right back with the devilfish. And to be honest, I was kind of like, man, that it might be a little tough, because I'm gonna want it to be exact. So somebody brought up the fact that they're like, is it gonna be a Fortnite boat? Are you gonna make it out of a Fortnite boat? I don't know. Hang on, let's take a look at a Fortnite boat. I happen to have an extra one. Imagine that. So yeah, I do have a little Fortnite boat sitting on my shelf waiting around for me to put it to it, right? Hey, what's up, Crimson Cobra Commander? I'm glad you made it, buddy. Put your name up there. What's up? Crimson Cobra Commander is another one putting out good content. He just started his channel. If you guys get a chance, hop over there, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and he's rolling out with content, and he's very observant to criticism. He wants to be good and make a comment on there and let him know how he's doing. And if someone's going to take criticism, that just means they want to be better at what they're going to do, and I much respect for that. You're doing a great job, Crimson Cobra Commander. So the Fortnite boat, man. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Fortnite boat is, shit, man. It doesn't look nothing like the devilfish. It's got this hollowed part going straight up the middle. It's got a chair that seems like it's sitting too high, and but it's a platform. It's a platform for me, and every paint over or modification or whatever. I think Gun Bunny did the best one. He did a moccasin out of it, right? Out of the Fortnite boat. And well, that was basically the best one that I seen. There's a lot of great renditions that got done with this boat and everything, and I haven't done one yet. So I am gonna do it out of this, but there's gonna be heavy modifications made on it. It's not gonna look like the Fortnite boat after I'm done. But I figured to make a great video, and it would be a way to show off basically me constructing things out of ABS plastic and stuff like that. There will be some, it'll be basically bondoed and filled and stuff like that and shaped out kind of like a car would be, a custom car or something. So I'm going to go to town on that. I'm going to make it happen. This should be a pretty cool video. Crow, you better get ready. You better get going with your fang. No pressure. No pressure. Bobby, I think Bobby Wald and a couple other guys sent me some pictures of a helicopter to base that fang off of. I think it was either Bobby or Shane. It could have been both. Yeah, Gun Bunny rocked that shit. Tony, I just seen your comment. Yeah. Gun Bunny did rock that moccasin. That was it was probably the best one I seen. But for some reason when he was done, I mean I could still feel the Fortnite boat there. I could still kind of like, you know, but yeah, he did a good job. He's a good customizer. Or a large devilfish. Yeah, I think actually I've been scaling it up. I've been like kind of like when I do stuff, I kind of like look for parts that I can work with, and I just get the visual aspects of it. Let me show you a for instance. This is a great for instance. I've gathered some parts to kind of construct with. So if you haven't seen one of these, this is off the Traxxas. Is it Aton? I think it's called Traxxas Aton. Okay. Funny story behind this particular Aton right here. I don't know if I have the actual. Yeah, I do have the unit. Hang on, I got to bring this in for the story. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, I can walk and get up pretty decent because I've only been sitting down for about 20 minutes. All right, this is an Aton. Okay, this is the Traxxas Aton. If you haven't purchased one of these, and you can't buy them no more, I think they stopped making them because these things are dangerous, bro. These things are sick. All right, they travel at like the speed of light. There's 3 different modes that you can click onto this damn thing, right? And it's a wild toy, man. I'm telling you, if you can snatch one up on the aftermarket, and there, you know, maybe $200 is a good deal, a really good deal. But I've seen them go as high as $4 because you just can't get them no more. So here's the story behind it and why I'm going to use some parts off of it because I really don't care. You know, obviously it is a kind of pricey RC toy. So me and my brother-in-law, Brian, we were in Panama City. We had a big condo, like high-rise condo over there right on the beach. I'm sure you guys seen them a million times. You know, we're up there like 20 stories up in the air and stuff. And we decided to go down at nighttime because these things light up, and I had 2 of them, right? We had 2. We decided to go down on the beach and give everyone a show hanging off their balconies, right? So, you know, everyone's pretty much hammered, hanging off their balconies, you know. Panama City, man, you know, it's just wild anyways. And we're putting on a show. And, I mean, these things can flip, twist. You can bomb dive them and bring them right back up. They can shoot up like a rocket. I mean, it is a fun toy. And so we're doing it, and yeah, I'm pretty much hammered at that point, and we're just having a good old time. And I've flown these like hundreds of times, and my brother Brian, was doing it for the first time. Well, guess who let one dive into the ocean? Me, the guy with all the experience behind it. Oh man, so this thing dove into the ocean. It glows green, right? And everyone's hooting and hollering from the balconies, and they're, everyone's just going nuts because we're putting on a good show. And then when they see it dive into the water, you could hear, I swear, you could hear like 200 people go, oh, oh man, like they didn't want it to go, they didn't want that to happen. So I'm drunk as shit. If I wasn't, I should have known better. I should have never even went after it. But so I was like, I go to my brother. I was like, Brian, if you swim out there and get it, I'll give you $100 bill right now. he goes, I don't want your $100 bill, but I'll tell you what, homie, if you come with me, we'll get your Aton. I was like, high five, man. We're drunk. We're on the beach. I'm like, yeah, let's do it, man. Okay, we seen it glowing the whole time. That's the only reason we went in the ocean in the middle of the night. And by time we get out there, I didn't realize how far it was. By time we get to this thing, I'm in water on my tiptoes up to my chin. And I'm like freaking out, man. I'm hammered, but I'm freaking out. And we got out there, we got water up to our necks, and I'm right on top of it. I'm trying to pick it up with my foot, but I just can't for some reason. So me and Brian work together, and we put our feet together, and we bring it up enough to where we can get it and get a hand on it. And I raise it up out of the water. As soon as I raise it up out of the water, and it's still glowing for some reason, it's still powered up, glowing. Everyone cheers. Yeah, he got his toy back. And we're a bunch of drunks out there acting stupid. I mean, I don't even drink. That's why I was so hammered, because I really don't drink. But we're acting stupid, and the next morning I realized, I'm like, man, I could have just got swallowed up by a shark or something. I was in deep enough water at nighttime, just flopping around with a glowing light that attracts fish. If you don't know, green lights, you put them in water, that's what we do to attract fish. So I'm glad I made it out of that. Anyways, the Aton is dead. This thing is fried. Salt water and batteries and all that shit just don't mix. The thing is fried. Okay, I would have to change all the components, all the motors, whatever. So it wasn't even worth the fix. Plus, I got another one. So, sorry about the long story. I just had to tell that one because it was, I could have got ate by a shark, I guess. But I didn't. I'm still here. And that brings us to this part, which sat on that Aton. And while I was looking at it, right, and we're going to bring up the devilfish, we're looking at the devilfish and stuff. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, I can use this for that canopy that goes by the chair. I was like, and it's probably, classified size, I was like, that'd be great, one less thing that I have to hand fabricate, because as custom vehicle fabricators, that's what we're thinking about. Less work we got to do, the better, right? Even Big Boa, the devilfish is a tight seat anyways, but I just put a figure up to it, and I was like, oh man, that'll work. That'll be nice and tight, nice snug, we're talking about, that part behind the seat. And of course, Fortnite boat has that big dip in here. I'm not going to have all that's it's going to look like the devilfish. It's all going to be sealed. I'm going to lower down the bottom and actually try to get these missiles in. That'll be my ultimate goal. that's still a maybe. But if I can replicate the bottom too, I will. I will. That being said, Loki Wartooth, you still with us? Jay Astro. Sorry, guys. I've been telling damn stories. You could have attracted shark eyes, right? Capitan. Hell yeah, Tony. Okay, Shane, you know Crimson? That's awesome. Yeah, Crimson Cobra Commander. Same time toys is Shane. So go over there and subscribe. Yeah. Man, they just realized they knew each other, right? I guess that's what just happened. That's cool, man. Remarkable things happen on the Toy Enhancer live show. I'll tell you that. Remarkable things. So yeah, man, the Devilfish, I think will be super dope. I got to looking at the missiles, and of course I'm gonna make mine. Okay, look, yeah, can't get rid of me, bro. Okay, Loki, this is it, man. This is the time. I definitely need you right here. Loki Wartooth. I don't know, bro. Can you print me these motors? Can you print these out for me at a classified scale? You know, something bigger than that. But if you can, bro, if you can find a thing for it, you might already have it. Let me know, man, because that's one thing that I would like to be printed, 3D printed on it, and I believe I can do everything else. But I do. He said, "Yep, all right, awesome. That's what I want you to do, bro." And thank you, Loki Wartooth. He's an awesome 3D printer. I know he could probably print the whole damn thing for me and have it and all that, but that's gonna destroy the challenge that I have with Crow and everything. And print a thing. Crow says, and print a thing. Hey now, Crow, I'm gonna tell you right now. In our challenges that we give each other, only let's say only 15% can be 3D printed. How about that? Because then we're just buying prints. we got to build something. Okay, for these missiles, right? You guys know these missiles. They sit on the Devilfish and stuff. Yeah, dude, that's how my missiles are going to be made out of this, huh? Sharpie, baby. Sharpie with some extra pieces, of course, modified to look like that, right? I'm going to do the dog bones and everything, man. The dog bone cutout. Yeah. And I'd be like, Loki, print that missile up. And he'd be like, bro, it's already in the mail. But I'm going to make them. It makes good content anyways, right? Yeah, he said, I know you did, bro. Like I said, I know you could probably print the whole thing for me, man, but it'll take the sport out of my challenge. Plus Gun Bunny, I got to catch up to Gun Bunny somehow. Yeah. Oh, I know you like 3D prints. Crimson Cobra Commander, I know you like 3D prints. He has a bunch of sweet ones coming. He's got to do a little saving for him and everything, but yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff coming, and I'm not even gonna mention it. You save that for when Crimson Cobra Commander. You save all those goodies for when you get them, and then you show them. But I would wait until you get them. All right. So we talked about Hooded CC. We talked about the Devilfish. I showed you guys some things, that I'm going to incorporate, some little tricks of how the mind thinks there of customizing vehicles and whatnot, and and in all honesty, man, it's fun as shit. Like, when you start trying to figure out how to do something, I'm sure Tony Figs gets this all the time. Like, I've seen Tony Figs put like crazy stuff on his figures that looks great that you wouldn't believe where it came from, and he'll tell you, he'll be like, oh well, this used to be a, this part or what, that part or what, and like, he's blown me away with the stuff that he does just with his custom figures. I mean, it's cool, like how creative the mind can expand and go into those different realms of just imagining stuff. And man, does it look good when it's done. A lot of thought goes into customizing, and that's also said with the dioramas, the diorama end. That's a very very similar aspect to where, like, man, we have people like Shane and Krusty and Bobby. Bobby does a lot of diorama, big scale diorama stuff, and the things that they see, and they'll get that idea and it'll spark and it ignites into something amazing. So it's really, really cool. Anytime, Tony, you are truly an amazing customizer. And obviously, that by all your subscribers you've gotten so far. He's doing good. If you haven't subscribed to Tony Figs, please go over there and check it out. Subscribe. I guarantee you will not be disappointed with his content. It's very on point. Here, I'm gonna put this up here, Loki. Yeah, he's printing an HMS right now. He just hollered at me before we went on live. We were talking on text, and he said that thing's huge. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Neil? Good to see you, bro. Hey, everybody. This is my buddy Neil. If you've been watching my channel and you've seen my G.I. Joe headquarters, that's the guy that made it for me. He printed that out. And thank you, Neil, because that is still racking up views. it got a lot. I was gonna reveal that just with my Duke, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, this headquarters deserves its own video, so I just went ahead and made a video for it, and then pumped out my good guy action figures from G.I. Joe after that. So Crow says he's seen that HMS. It's beautiful. Hey, Crimson Cobra Commander, thank you, man. Thank you. He's talking to you and Crow inspired me to start customizing and start the channel. That's awesome, bro. I'm glad, because that's my main goal. You guys know that. I want to inspire people. I want them to start channels. I want them to build dioramas. I want them to customize. Why? Because I want to watch that stuff too. You guys don't think I just do my channel and I'm watching everybody's channels every chance I get. Going down the road, even if I've just listened to it. Obviously, I'm not watching it while I'm driving, but I'll put it right there on the speedometer. I'll take some peeks when I know the critical moment, I'll be like, look at this. But yeah, I love watching you guys. You're very inspiring to me. Yes. Appreciate it, man. Looks awesome. Thank you. It looks awesome because you did such a great job. Very cool. Very cool. And I believe Neil's printing out one for another toy tuber. He's not a toy tuber that is very community oriented, you might say. He's not loved in the community as much as others, but that's something that I'm probably going to change, or I'm going to try to bring around, and I want to keep neutral with him, and because I did like his channel at one point, and I still do, and yeah, we're talking about Iron Can 3000, and I know a lot of people don't like some of his opinions or whatever and stuff, but hands down, Iron Ken is an army builder. Iron Ken does set up, display, diorama, very good, and I like that stuff. Um, I'm not like a bent over, hellacious fan, but I do want to meet him one day and just talk. What I want to talk about is the stuff that he's good at. He's good at setting up figures. He's good at displaying stuff. He's good at army building. So just because he has other downfalls and can be confrontational at sometimes doesn't mean that I'm gonna 86 him. Um, I hope I didn't lose any people by saying that, but I just like to give everyone a good run and a good chance, especially when I see potential of what they can do, what they can do with customizing and stuff. I'm definitely going to see what he can do. Dreadnought K6. He said he's fine. All the tubers have takes others might disagree with. Yes, you can. And we've joked around on live streams in the past, about Iron Ken and the articulated ninja situations or whatever, here's one thing why I'm kind of like I like Iron Ken because he doesn't I mean even though all that drama started, like, he doesn't want that, man. In the long run, he doesn't want that shit, man. He does want to just squash that shit, whatever it was, what it was. Let's get back in the toys, and he does, man. Even though he gets in the tight situations where people are hooting and hollering back and forth at him, he simmers down and he goes right back to what he's good at, man. And that's reviewing toys, and talking about toys and whatever. In some videos you might disagree. There's a lot of videos that he puts out and I'll disagree. I'll be like, well, I got a different opinion on it, but still, I'm not gonna wing them out. I'm not gonna wing them out. Dreadnought K6. Iron King keeps it real, and to an extent, that's exactly right. Dreadnought 6 is he keeps it real. What his opinions pumping out, and everybody sometimes on YouTube will throw out some clickbait or whatever, and I can understand that, especially if you've been doing it for years and years and you just haven't got good views. You might throw something out that might be a little clickbaitish, to get some more views or whatever. It's understandable. See it happen all the time. Matthew. I have loose. I've lost a couple IQ points. He was one of the first. He's definitely been doing the classified reviews, since classified been out. Yeah, I agree on that one, Dreadnought. The lamest thing about him by far is the false racism BS. Other than that, and that's what that's one thing I don't like is racist people. And you can be racist by calling people racist sometimes or whatnot. You know how that goes. And that's one thing that, like, man, when I started jujitsu about, it's about 7.5 years now. When I started jujitsu, I was really big into politics and like listening to like talk radio about that and stuff. And I was really deep into it. And I found myself getting in these stupid confrontational conversations on Facebook with friends and whatever. I started up Jitsu and I think it took about maybe 2 months, 2 or 3 months on the mats. And I was dealing with every race, religion, every politic, and everything that you can imagine there was in that room. But the main thing is we never talked about any of that shit. And you know why? Because it doesn't matter when you're in that room. Race does not matter. Religion does not matter. Politics does not matter. And that's the same thing with all of us right now here talking about toys. Shit don't matter, man. We're all people that love something or have a passion for something. Throws all that bullshit right out the window, and that's what makes it great. What's what makes a great community. And I didn't learn how to be like that until I started up jiu-jitsu, or I could have learned that, just from if I was, in the toy tubing at the time. But I don't even listen to politics no more. I don't even, man, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I got better things to talk about. Oh shit, Loki Wartooth. How did you know that? Struggle snuggling, huh? That's exactly what we call it. You ready for some struggle snuggles? Yeah. You must do some jitsu, bro. Nice. Yes. And I know Matthew does many martial arts, probably including jiu-jitsu, and I know he's done karate and everything. So he knows if you do the stuff, you know what it can like turn you into, and most of the time it just turns you into a real respective, humbled person, right? You basically learn the art, and you get so good at it to the point that you almost like hope that you never have to use it against somebody, because I know if I put somebody in an omoplata and I go full thrust with it, that they're never going to use that arm the same way again. And I hope I don't ever have to do that. If it comes down to it, I will. But I've never been put in a situation. But what I'm saying is that you get so confident with your art that you hope that you don't ever have to inflict that on anybody. But it also gives you the confidence, if you're in trouble on a one-on-one situation where there's no weapon involved, or you can 86 the weapon, you're very confident that you can handle that situation. And that confidence goes into other things. It goes into work. It goes into what I'm doing right now, talking to you guys. It builds up the character. If you haven't done a martial art, I highly suggest you go in there, check out anything. Go to jiu-jitsu, okay? That way you're not getting kicked and punched in the face right away. And it's kind of like, they call it the gentle art. But believe me, it can be very controlling and vicious, especially if it's performed on someone that does not do jiu-jitsu. You can handle a person in a second. And that is a proven fact. When you watch MMA fights, UFC fights, what's the majority of the end ratio on those fights? It's submission. It's submission. And you know why submission is better than punching the shit out of somebody's face until they fall on the ground or beating the hell out of them? Because I'm not getting lucky with that luck punch that knocked him out, or just dizzied him enough to where I can win. I'm making that person beg me to stop and let go before something breaks, or they can't breathe no more, or they're about to pass out. And I'm not hurting them bad. I'm just making them in a submission. You're making someone understand that you have the upper hand and you don't want to go that route. But if they don't tap, you will. if they don't submit to you. So I love submission over anything, over any kind of fighting style of fighting. When you submit someone, that's something else. They're saying, hey, please let go of me, buddy, because you win. Okay, and that's better than me, boom, getting that lucky punch in, and then he's out. You know, you feel me on that? And if the person does tap, then they get to fight another day without a concussion or whatever. Oh, let's go to the chat for a second, guys. Sorry, I'm rambling on. I hope this is going good for you. I know we're way off topic. Dreadnought Cake Sick, he said he grew up fighting. That is awesome, man. Yeah, most fights are not one-on-one. I see that. Yeah, and that's where and that's the bad part about fighting, especially if you do jiu-jitsu, and it's not a one-on-one situation. You have to isolate somebody quick and move to the next person, or you may be getting stomped and kicked while you're breaking an arm, but you got to keep moving and flowing. I would only take maybe 2 people on at a time with what I know. But yeah, you might have to throw a punch in there to throw someone off or whatever, but it's still going to be jiu-jitsu all the way for me. And the best way to avoid a fight, walk away from a fight. It takes a hell of a man to walk away from a fight, unless they deserve it, or that they've already done something like that, like hitting a woman, or something that they deserve to be manhandled and taken care of. There's certain circumstances where I will go the full route, especially if it involves a woman. Don't ever disrespect your woman. Not in private, not in public. Never. Drunk. Never. I'm sure you guys know that. Holy shit. He said I wrestled Tony Ferguson in high school. Holy shit, man, really? That's awesome. I train with a very famous man. His name is Roberto Travin. If you can write that down and look it up later. Roberto Travin. Okay? Check him out. He won the 1999 ADCC championships back when you had to fly out to the freaking desert in Abu Dhabi, and you had to go out there in the real freaking world. I'm telling you, like, shit was intense. He won that shit. No-gi, baby. And I see that man at least every 2 weeks. And I take care of his property for him. That's how well I'm with, and he is a awesome, famous coral belt. He's had MMA fights. Just look him up, man. Roberto Travin. Most humble, amazing individual that I've ever gotten to meet. A lot of you know that, my dad left when I was young. He is more of a father figure, and I have more respect for that man than any person in this world. Just by the amazing way that he trains and lives and spreads his knowledge, and he's so has such a big heart for his students and his team that he created. He came to America to create this team, and man, it's huge, bro. It is huge. There's so many affiliation jiu-jitsu places that are Roberto Travin affiliated that it is really remarkable, and he created that. He is a legend in his own time, a living legend. He has a plaque in Brazil, a monument of him, because he's such a great jiu-jitsu practitioner. I love the man. I would do anything for him. He just has gained my respect as a professor, as a master when he got his coral belt. Now it's, when you get your coral belt, that means you had your black belt for 30 years. So he got his black belt early because he was so amazing. They call him the Spider because his spider guard is truly amazing. And I can't say it more, good, enough good stuff about the guy. He's just phenomenal. Loki, you are a damn. Yeah, Loki, you do jujitsu, man. He said blood chokes are nice, but not necessary. I like a good wrist lock. I like a little dirty jitsu now and then. But I'm all about the lapel chokes, man. I'm all about lapel chokes. I love them. I love rolling in the gi. I do no gi too, but I love the gi, man. The gi is so controlling. That's why Gordon Ryan doesn't roll in the gi. You think Gordon Ryan is the bomb at jiu-jitsu, which he is. He is. He's the king at no gi. Put that cocksucker in a gi one time. Put him with somebody that's good in the gi. It's gonna. He's not gonna win, bro. I'll tell you. It's a different story because there's a lot more control in the gi. I've seen Gordon Ryan in the gi. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying there's folks that will beat him in the gi. That's why you don't see him compete in the gi. Ankles pop easy. Oh man, that sucks. Good old foot lock there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna read this, Crow. He says my instructor pinned me with my collar, went crossbody, and attacked me with a 5 o'clock shadow, burned me into submission. True damn story. I can man, I can deliver so much damn pressure in a side control position, especially to a white belt or sometimes a blue belt. Once you get up in belt rank, like I don't know what it is, you're just able to take you're like, I'm not gonna tap. I'm not, no matter how much that pressure hurts or whatever, you know how to take it. But man, it is fun to submit somebody with just pressure. They're like, ugh. It's like, yeah, that's nothing compared to what I'm gonna do next. I love the sport. What's up, Phoenix Richardson? How you doing? That's good advice. Never disrespect your bottom bitch or your top bitch, for that matter. Those are money makers. Keep your bitches happy. Goodness, man. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to load up a camera real quick. Bear with me. I went on just at the last minute. I don't even know what the hell we were going to talk about. I know I wanted to talk about hooded CC. Let me bring this stuff up. I normally have all this prep before I go live, so bear with me. Get up here. This isn't an organized Punk with Toys show. Okay, this is very unorganized Toy Enhancer show. All right. Let's see, I got that. Okay. Let me make sure that's all right. I'm gonna bring up my screen real quick so we can multitask here. At the stage. Here we go, guys. All right. All right. Bam. There's all my junk. My big boa. I forget who said it. They got big boa. Somebody got big boa in the chat. Man, he's cool. Pretty cool action figure, man. I like him. I wasn't too crazy about the head sculpt because we didn't know what the hell he looked like anyways when we were kids. But yeah, I keep him like this. He's pretty cool. All right. Yeah. Cool shot, huh? Sorry about all the junk. Sorry about my disorganized. I got the Techno Viper out here. I got Major Blood out here. Loki says he became his favorite, right? Because you can do you can make so much cool stuff for him. You can make weightlifting, you can make. We're about to do the heavy bag. Hopefully I can pull it off in front of you guys on camera. When I did my first heavy bag, it only took me 15 minutes. It didn't take that long at all. So we're gonna try to attempt to make one right here. Let me see this. All right, guys. Yeah, Eric, what's up, man? I think you just popped in. Forgot to say, hey, bro. What's up, bro? How you been, Eric? Sorry if you've been in the chat and I've just been rambling all night. All right. So we are going to get down and dirty with a heavy bag. All right, guys. This is what we're gonna make. You've seen it in my videos. It's pretty easy. The chain. If you guys are like, oh man, I had a lot of comments about the small chain, and a lot of people were wanting to know the size. They were wanting to know. I honestly don't know the size. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. You can get it. You can get the stuff off Amazon. This is what I did. Quick Kicks nunchucks with. I did it with this chain. If you guys seen that video, if you didn't, go check it out. I modified the nunchucks on Quick Kick. But yeah, this chain, Hobby Lobby stuff. You need some material, and a lot of people. Whoa! Did you guys see that bug? Hang on, I don't even know what kind of bug it is. It might be a freaking bee. Oh, it bomb dived my ass. Is it on me? Oh my god, I hear it. Holy shit. Send in the troops. You guys, let me go get my shotgun. I'll be right back. Damn, I feel like it's on me. I don't know where this bug is, but at one point, it's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna just freak out. I'm gonna fag out because I don't even know what the hell it is. Oh man, assassin bug, dude. Right? Make sure he's not in the coffee. Did you guys see him? He was mammoth. This dude had a license plate on his bumper, man. I don't know what it was either. Something scary. I don't mind bugs, but bugs that can fly and go boom. I can't stand that shit. It's because I'm in my garage, and the garage door gets open at points of the day. Yeah, sending a Toxo Viper to fumigate. Thank you, Woody 222. That's very nice of you. Oh, bro. He said, are you seeing bugs again? Damn, don't take the brown acid. It's no good, man. I would never do that. I'm always just, I mess with the cow piles, man. Good old cow plop. The red pill or the blue pill. That's funny. All right, guys. Let's get into this bag, man. So this is the bag. We're gonna get into making it. I know I seen a few other people make some bags, man. They came out pretty good. There was I think Punk made one, and For some reason in the comments he said that he wrapped it because he wanted it to look like canvas, and that kind of threw me off, because I've never seen a canvas um heavy bag. I've never seen canvas tolerate what we do to heavy bags as far as kickboxing and stuff like that. And we actually use heavy bags in jiu-jitsu too, and they are heavy as shit to the point where we have to drag them around. You can't really pick one up. I'd say they weigh at least 175 pounds, 180 pounds. I mean, you could pick it up, but oh God, they're probably close to 200 pounds, the heavy bags that we deal with. And they are, your normal heavy bag is normally about the size of a person. It's about 5'8", almost 6 foot. They're pretty big. And I know they make all kinds of different shapes, sizes, and models and stuff, but I'm talking about your normal heavy bag, kickboxing bag, okay, that you would see hanging in your normal gym. Not nothing big. But yeah, he mentioned that he wrapped it because he wanted it to look like I've never seen a canvas bag, but I have seen athletic tape wrapped around these whatever those black bags are. It's more of like a pleather, like a real hard plastic that they make the heavy bags out of, because they take such a dang beating. And inside that is like a webbed construction of stuff. In a normal heavy bag, you won't believe what the hell it's packed of. It's packed full of like material, like cloth, jean, whatever, like they pack them full of material. At least the ones that I've ripped open or seen busted open, it had like compacted like cloth in there, and that's what it was made out of. I didn't know that until I started hanging around the gym. Hey, not Top Goon, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. What's up? It's the man right there. Crow. You see you made a heavy bag? Let me pop you up there, Crow. See, I made a heavy bag for FOB last fall. Nowhere near as good as this one. Okay. I missed that somehow, Crow. I'd like to see your heavy bag, bro. Yeah, that's another thing, Tony. Like, yeah, I have seen the ones out of that. I've seen some ones made out of sand, but yeah, he says me either. I don't think canvas is like. Maybe he just used the wrong word, but I don't think canvas is a material that can be a heavy bag. At least the canvas that I'm thinking of. But I have seen a lot athletic tape wrapped around the bags because they had holes in them or they were starting to get wore out, and that's just, you got that stuff in the gym all the time. We just wrap it around to keep the bag the longevity of it. So, but yeah, that was cool. I like seeing Punk make stuff anytime, man, because it's cool to see him do it. He's stepping out of his it was cool when he started customizing figures and stuff. I love when Punk does that, and I'll chime in on anything that he makes because I know that he's kind of stepping out of his realm, and he's getting in, like he 3D prints, he does all kinds of stuff, but like, does he do it all the time? No, but when he does it, he's on it, man. So that's why I think he just misworded it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it would be sand, but I Tony, I say that, and I think that some heavy bags may be sand, like on the bottom for weight purposes or whatnot, or even those bags that like have the bases, like the base has sand in it, and then the bag is like mounted on top, and those are the kinds that don't hang, they're base mounted. So I know that they do involve sand in some of them. Thank you, same time, toys. I wouldn't tell him that. No, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. let's get into it, guys. Let's see if I can pop this out on camera without any problems. All right, especially on a live. All right, this is the material that I picked. My wife just gave it to me, only because here's a it kind of looks like, you see when you stretch it, can you see that on the camera? Like, let me try to. It kind of looks like a heavy bag. You see, it's got the like, you can see like the material it's made of. It's good stuff. On the other side, I don't know what the heck this was for, or what she made out of it, but it looks like a glittery, furry mess. That's okay. We're not using that side. We want this side. And I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see that. It is elastic. It does have a stretch to it, which is perfect, man. That's perfect. That's what I want, right? Man, I do not have scissors. Oh, yes, I do have scissors. I lied. I got them. They're over here. Probably can't get up now. I've been sitting down too long. All right. Hopefully one of these scissors will work. That was the only problem I had with this, was like when I cut this, it was hard to cut, man. G-string, bro. It's funny as hell, Loki. G-string material there. All right. Let me see if I can pick an end that I can. Don't be laughing while I cut this. This shit's hard as heck to cut. See you guys. See you laughing. All right. Hopefully these scissors will just do a good job. I can make short work of this. Oh yeah, yeah. I stole these suckers from Missy. You can tell because they're pink, right? Her sewing scissors. Oh, she's gonna be so mad because I cut so much other stuff that I'm not supposed to. You're only supposed to cut material, I think, with these, which I am doing right now, but don't tell her what else I've been cutting with them. She will kill me. I'll cut that a little further. Now, when I made my first initial one, I had to do it twice only because I kind of made it too small. And that's another thing. You can make your heavy bags big, big, small, because like they do come in all shapes and sizes. But a traditional one is not going to be wider than like the shoulder space on a figure. It's not going to be that wide. It's not practical. It's hard to hit once it gets swinging and stuff like that. I did kickboxing classes for a couple years, but I couldn't get too much into that because the kickboxing classes they take a different toll on your body as far as getting struck, and I was like, and I felt like it was taken away from my jiu-jitsu. I was like, man, I'm getting beat up doing kickboxing, and I really want to go with my jiu-jitsu, but I'm too beat up from kickboxing the other night, and I kind of quit doing kickboxing. So it's a cool sport though, really cool, man. It just wasn't for me really. I guess because I'm older, and if I was in my 20s, I'd probably still be doing it, but I'm not. I'm 45. Jiu-jitsu though, man, it don't matter what age you are. It don't matter what size. Go ahead and do it, guys. Try a class out. You can go to your local jiu-jitsu place and get a free freaking class. I guarantee it. They will put you in a gi and let you try a class for free. And if you have any free time or you're bored and you've never done it, go out and do it. I guarantee it'll change your freaking life, and it'll blow you away. You'll be amazed. It is very interesting. All right, so I found that when I go to make these cuts, if I bind it, like I just want a smooth cut on the end, right? So if I bind it and just cut it like that, it's a lot easier way to get a cut instead of trying to like work your way up the fabric. So, all right, so we got right here, we're with the square. I just shit, man. Let me put this up here. Shane, I need you to do that, dude. What's going on in the chat? Could use a banana hammock. Yeah, like if something crazy was going on in my chat because I don't have a moderator, then I'm just gonna let it go, man. You guys just get to enjoy that. Oh yeah, hey Tony, I caught your comment there. Yeah, bro, speed bag, man. That would be dope, man. Badass speed bag with a mount. I agree, bro. I need to make one of those. Yeah, same time choices. Be careful. It's Murphy's Law day. Murphy's Law is in full effect with me 24/7, bro. What can go wrong? Mother trucking will. Sorry, I'm gonna read the chat for a second. Get caught up with you guys. All right, Crimson Cobra Commander said he done karate for a summer. I did karate for a summer too when I was in before I was a teenager. Really, I did karate for a couple summers and I liked it. The only thing I didn't like about karate is the what do you call them? The is it the kais or whatever? It's the routines that you have to learn and you have to do them in certain order to and with precision to like level up and like I hope I'm saying that right. I forget what they're called, but yeah, I just didn't get into it for that reason. And then when the katas, that's it. Loki, thank you, bro. Loki, you need to be my moderator. But yeah, kata. Okay, we got a lot of karate people here. Dude, I got through my first couple katas and then it was insanely hard and I was like, dang it. But of course, I was a kid, at the time, so I just it was hard for me to keep up with. Knuckle push-up, yeah. Shane says he loved everything but the knuckle push-ups. Dang, that was a legit freaking dojo there, bro. And I say dojo and stuff. Well, here in Georgia, I don't know what they call them. They might call them different stuff everywhere. Like when you go into my jiu-jitsu gym, you you do not call it a dojo. We're just in the gym, and that's all I ever heard anyone call it. But for some reason, I don't know what it has to pertain with. But like, be careful what you say around jiu-jitsu people because they'll be like, you're not in no dojo here, bro. Oh man, but we do. I do bow. I'll just do a quick bow when I get on the mats and when I get off the mats. And that's only for respect. That's only out of respect. You should always bow, and of course, no shoes ever on the mats, and always have your shoes next to the mat and put them on when you get off the mats. Don't ever try to contaminate the mat or anything like that. We have certain rules. There's another funny rule that you might not know in jiu-jitsu, and that is when you tie your belt, you're supposed to face the wall and tie your belt. And it's only out of respect, because when you're sitting there just, grudge tying your belt in front of someone, it's disrespectful in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So you never do that. Oh, Loki, you've done all kinds of stuff, man. Check that out. He said, I did Taekwondo too. Man, we have to get some rolls in, Loki. I want to get some rolls in, bro. And fly you out here. And we'll go train with Travin. Okay. I'm going to try a couple things different on this one in front of you guys. All right. As you can see on my top, I just use a piece of ABS. Okay. And on this one, you see really close up. All I did was dab a glue to get my hooks in there, my chain. And we got a seam on the backside. All right. That's because I was a little sloppy building this. All right. We're gonna try different techniques tonight and see if we can get around that stuff. Okay. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go ahead, cut a piece of foam, maybe we'll just use some paper here. Yeah, that'd be a little easier. All right. So I'm gonna use a piece of paper for a spacer. Bam, we'll pop it in there. And instead of making the seam, on the outside, I'm gonna try to make it on this side. And don't worry, I got more material if this don't work. And then we're gonna turn it inside out. I should have thought about this the first time, but my big bow was here, and I was trying to just crank out a heavy bag, right? Obviously, for my review and stuff. And I can already tell that this is kind of long, but I don't think it's going to matter. So I got my paper in there. I'm going to fold it over like this. And the paper is just kind of, I'm going to use hot glue to make this seam, right? So the paper is just kind of so it doesn't bleed through and go to the other side type deal. I'm just going to cut this down a wee bit, guys. It is too long. It truly is too long. I think I did that because I made the last one a little too short. Boom. All right. I'm sorry if this is a little different than what we do on my normal lives, but hey, y'all enjoy the chat and talk amongst each other and have a good time. All right. Put this one here. Make sure this is going to fold over real nice for me. Okay. So I'm just going to hold that down like that. Just going to keep it flat. I already have my glue gun heated, prepped, right? I got to make sure that fold's going to come over nice. Got it down. I'm going to try to do this as straight as possible. I know it's not going to be perfect. Not perfect by no means. I just burnt the shit out of my thumb too. Oh, Matt, hang on. I'm going to put that up there. Matthew says, I've done wrestling, boxing, European sword fighting before I was 26 years. Oh, man. In real Japanese karate, 21 years. Oh, man. Hell yeah, Matthew. And old school Japanese jiu-jitsu. So you obviously trained in the gi. That's awesome, bro. At 16 years of judo. Oh, man. So you're definitely have your black belt in judo. And judo is very, judo is takedown related. It's like several different ways that you're taking down. But judo can play into Brazilian jiu-jitsu because we start from standing. We start from standing and work our way, you know. But if you know judo, you have and wrestling. If you've done those and you haven't done jiu-jitsu, you have a upper hand in jiu-jitsu. I'll tell you right now. We'll throw that on there, Matt. Sorry, my hands were busy. I'll throw that back on there for the viewers who watch afterwards. Hey, Woody 222. You too, bro? He says, my wife always talking shit about how I build things all day, and then when I do watch TV, I just watch people building shit. I do the same thing, man. Actually, I've taken a break like the past 3 days. We're gonna get into relationships here for a minute. Let me peel this glue off my thumb. Burnt the shit out of me. All right. I'm going to let you guys know, Toy Enhancer's been slacking on the relationship department. I have not paid my wife enough attention, and she deserves it. So I took the past 3 days off of toy tubing and video making and all that, and I've been hanging out with her, and it's been a blast. And I realized, like, man, I need to devote more time to my wife. As much, time as I spend on toys and toy tubing, I need to deliver as much to my wife because she deserves it. And we've been together 16 years, and she's the hub of this whole household. She takes care of the kids. She gets them up in the mornings. She makes dinner. She works. She does more than me. I'm gonna admit, my wife does more than me. And she needs the respect and the time that she deserves. And sometimes you just got to come to realize stuff like that sometimes, And I did. I had a little awakening there. We had a good talk and stuff. And I'm definitely wanting to make things right, make things better. I want her to feel better. So... Tony Figs. Yeah, same time toys. I see happy. I popped that up to there too. Happy wife, happy life. That's 100%. Tony Figs, he says, I'm a boxer. Wrestlers get a hold of me and I'm done. And man, I've seen it a million times. I've seen it a million times in backyard battles and fights and stuff. The guy who was the wrestler always got the better hand of the guy who was going to be the boxer. Because once you're on the ground and they're so tight and close to you, or they're going to keep the distance, or whatever. That's how jiu-jitsu works. I'm either going to keep distance or I'm going to be super close. And you can't throw a punch on somebody when they're like that. And then they're working in their submissions. It gets overwhelming to a boxer. If you're claustrophobic, you won't like jiu-jitsu because you're getting crushed. I have a couple ribs that are popped out of place from training last night. I was rolling with my buddies, and they're a little heavier than me, and they got my ribs a little bit, but I'm used to that. That rib pain will go away after a couple months. Oh shit. Matthew, I don't know if I want to hang out with you, man. He said knife fighting competitions are fun. Shit. I don't know, bro. Oh. Same time toys. They put it up there, bro. Yeah, Matthew's laughing at that. Yeah, same time. The next video, I'll show you how to never burn your fingers with hot glue again. Please do, because every time I work with it, man, I get scolded. I'm peeling glue off my fingers right now. Okay. I should have went with something else, I guess. During the process of me sticking this paper in there and gluing it, the paper got glued to the thing. So I'm going to try to peel it off. I didn't expect that to happen, and I thought this paper had a waxy feel to it, and that's why I stuck it in there. Let's see if we can get this off without damaging it. It's coming. Okay. When I first made the heavy bag, I tried to get my wife to break out her sewing machine and sew it, but she wasn't having it at the time. And she's like, just glue it. And I mean, this one has stayed glued, so she was right. She was like, you can just super glue that, Aaron, and it'll be okay. Let's try to turn it inside out. And since I haven't done it this way, because I'm showing you guys what I've done, but I'm doing all new techniques, so go figure, right? Let's try to turn this mug inside out. Let's see what we got. On the Toy Enhancer Live, we're learning how to make cock warmers. If you're ever cold in the wintertime, just put this on, and if you're not turtle heading it, here we go. Let's see. There it is. Okay. And I'm still going to have some kind of seam on there. But I do believe it's going to be way more better. And guys, the reason why I am working on this tonight is because a lot of people asked how the hell I made it. And I keep getting comments and just people hitting me up on Facebook about, hey man, what'd you make your heavy bag out of? How'd you do the heavy bag? Blah, blah, blah. So that's why I titled this live stream that, and just wanted to do it on live. And it was because I didn't have much to do tonight, so much to talk about. All right, so there's our sleeve. Okay, got that. Just snatch up a piece of ABS. Holy crap. So unorganized. That's not ABS. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the shit show. Let me grab a piece of ABS. Stay with me if you can. I need an assistant. Where's Missy when I need her? All right, so I guess we're going to cut it out of a full sheet. All right. I'll cut a workable piece like that, right? Boom. All right. Need some go-go juice. Hey, Crimson Cobra Commander, you're at 19 subs now, bro. You racking them up just being in the chat. Good job, man. I'm happy for you, bro. That's awesome. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do on this part is I'm going to kind of like judge the what this would be in a roundness state, and I'm just going to cut a circle. We're just going to go ahead and freehand a dang circular shape. You can scribe something or trace something if you're not comfortable hand cutting a circle like that, you know. But and it don't have to be perfect, man. It got to be like, you know, freaking circle, man. You know, see how quick I cut that out, you know. So what you want to do? So we got our circle, got our bag. I'm gonna clean cut the end one more time. I'm going to stick my circle in there. Just on the end. This is tricky, probably the trickiest part of it. I found it when I was doing it last time. It was easier to like get a side like where I wanted it to be, like that, and just apply glue to it. It doesn't have to be fancy. This is the bottom of the bag, guys. You're hardly ever going to see it. We just want something to bond and hold right now, okay? Something like that. I'm only working this one side right now. I'm going to let it dry. And let it cool, I mean. Gotta blow it. Isn't it amazing how long it takes hot glue to freaking cool down sometimes? Especially if you're using it for a diorama and you're hitting some foam with it or something. Some you know, because most of us just fill dioramas out of this stuff. Oh my god, when you pump a lot of glue, hot glue into one, oh man, it'll become a reservoir and just melt out the other side sometimes. So you actually like become a hot glue expert after a while. All right, so that's tacked up enough. I'll come over and do this other side. Just gonna work it around. Don't tell Missy, guys. I'm using her scissors to push this down so I don't burn my fingers. Woody 222 had a typo over there, huh? Oh, Woody got 21. Nice, man. You guys are awesome, dude. For helping out Crimson Cobra Commander. You guys are the best. Loki, I'd pop it up there. I'm gonna pop it up there. He says acetone and styrofoam is fun. I can imagine that, bro. I'm sure you guys know what happens when you ever tried to spray paint it. That shit'll melt. Okay, I'm gonna get one more. Okay, I'm gonna tack down one more little side here, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I used to put in my heavy bag, which is what a lot of people were asking about. They're like, "What the hell do you put in there?" Fixing to show you. Should I push it down with my finger or use the scissors, guys? Should I just manhandle this thing? Oh, man. Stupid glue gun ran out of glue. Shit. Just going to use the scissors. Thank you. Yeah, my pretty pink scissors. They're from my wife. Don't tell her. Shh. Don't tell her, man. She will come out here and kick my ass. I hope she's not watching the live stream. She'd be like, there's my pink scissors. Super glue and foam. Oh my God, the stretch. Yeah, right. Okay, I think that's going to hold. All right. And again, you see, like, it's not the prettiest damn thing. If you don't like your the way your glue looks from your glue gun, you can actually paint that shit like black or whatever, and it looks a lot better. I touch my glue up with paint later on if I don't like the way it looks. That's right. That's right, Loki. You can tell they're hers. They're still sharp. I got a pair in here. I think I stole these from her too. I don't even think I could cut through water with them. Oh man. Yeah, Crow, I see your comment. I'm sorry. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing crucial comments. I'm trying to hang with you here. Make sure my internet. You guys can probably hear me clicking on stuff. Well, it doesn't show until like a couple minutes later. But yeah, Crow says, where do you find the best chains at? And then thank you, Woody222, for chiming in on that. And again, I'm throwing this up for the people who catch the replay. Hobby Lobby. Yep. Dude, go to Hobby Lobby. They normally have like a jewelry section, and they have all kinds of colors, sizes, links, just everything, man. That reminds me, we've got to dig out some links from somewhere, and I have no clue actually where they are. That might be a problem. Might have to skip that part. Damn, I'm unprepared. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, big question. What do I stuff it with, man? Loki Wartooth says the dude, the bronze chains and gears are great. I like the bronze gears. You obviously about those gear packs that you can buy on Amazon. I like those gear packs, man. They're pretty cool. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, Michael's. I'm sure Michael's would have it too, Crow. I'm sure they have a jewelry section where they would pop that in there. Yeah, Michael's is basically the same thing as Hobby Lobby. I mean, hey, what's up, Stinky Cat Butt? I'm not sure if you've been in here for a minute, but I just noticed you. Yeah, Hobby Lobby's great, man. Hey, Legend Series. What's up, Legend Series? Michael's isn't bad either for the stuff. Yeah, exactly. All right, man. What do I stuff it with? Here it is, bro. Big old. Who would have figured? Good old paper towel. Why did I come to this conclusion? Everyone has it. It's easy to work with. And like I said in the beginning, most heavy bags are like packed. And I mean packed super tight with like material. jean material, t-shirt material. Rip one open if you don't believe me. Check it out. You'll see they're packed with material. So really quick, this is how I did the other one. I hope it works out again. I'll fold it up. I'll half it. I'll fold it up again. And we're going to roll it up. We're going to roll it up like a big old doober. You guys know what that is. Don't be lying. Don't say you don't know what a doober is. You lying. All right. I want it to be a little thicker. So I'll go ahead and take another one because I can tell that it's just too thin right now. And I'm rolling it fairly tight, which you normally wouldn't do. So I'm rolling it fairly tight. Right? Something like that. Cheech and Chong style. And then just going to insert it. Whatever you got to do to get that in there. Put some hair around it. Whatever you got to do. Slide it. Work it. Slide it. Work it. Slide it. Okay. Slide it. And this is stretchy material. This is why I like the stretchy material. I guess you could just make it out of regular black material, but if you pick something up that's stretchy, it's going to work better. Boom. Now, that's okay. I was gonna say I might have maybe make it a little fatter, but yeah, I'm doubting myself. I gotta add just a little bit more to it. That's the beauty of this too. If you're not happy with the width of it, just add more. Just add more. So that's what made this easy, or an easy project to do. Are you entertained tonight yet? Are you entertained? Was that from Gladiator or some shit? All right. And then you can kind of like, that was a good part about the paper towel too, is you can kind of like push it around and smush it around until like you're getting right. And a heavy bag is gonna, it's not gonna be perfect anyways. What's up, Turkish Murphy? What's up, Turk, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Sorry if you've been in the chat already, and I'm just stupid. Sorry, man. I just got a notification on a video that Iron Ken put up. It says grown-ass men feeling hurt from talking about toys, especially G.I. Joe classified toys. So again, Ken's he's got me interested. I want to go check it out. He snagged my attention. Oh, man. All right. And then on when I get to the top part, what I did was just shape it and push it down, and already like you can tell from the one that I did, and I didn't care because I wouldn't have that ugly seam facing out, that my seam's a little better, from reversing it and flipping it inside out and stuff. So that's kind of something that I was hoping for. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but it's a little better, a little better. So we did better there, and I'm always rethinking stuff, even if I do it, and or if I have to do it again, I try to better it in some way, enhance it in some way. I'll just do a tuck and fold on that. Okay. Tuck and fold. And then kind of fold down one end. And glue it, but shit, we're out of glue. Hang on. Sure you guys have tons of these all around your work areas if you're using glue guns. Like me, you gotta buy that stuff by the freaking case. I'm gonna do a little insert right here on my cheapy glue gun. I think I got this from Walmart at one point. Let me know if you guys got that same one where you can adjust the temp on the switch there. That thing's made a lot of shit. I'm gonna just glue it down to, damn, I burnt the shit on my fingers again. Hot. That shit is hot. Oh, shit. Oh, yes. You know you're living, man, when you get burned by the glue gun. Oh, man, that hurt. All right. We got that down. You can see, bam. We're working with the heavy bag, man. We got a heavy bag. Put a little paint on the bottom or whatnot. On this one, I just I applied, like, you can do what I did on that one and just put another. You can put like a capper piece of plastic on the bottom. Which here I'll cut one out real quick. Kind of show you. I'd probably have to cut it a little bit bigger to cover up that glue, but when you touch it up with paint, it's not going to matter anyways. You're not going to really see it. Like I said, you're not going to see the bottom of the bag. But you definitely have to make a capper for the top, because that's what's going to really like hold the top together. And it's going to have chains incorporated on it. You can see, kind of see that's what the top will look like. But damn, we're down to this point where I need these pieces. Hang on. This is what you get for being a mess with your workspace, and I know I'm famous for it. My wife hates it. She freaking hates it with a passion. She's like, "You're so damn messy, and that's why you can't find nothing." And it is true, man. And it's because I'm just like constantly tinkering with stuff, and like I have so much crap that I work with, I just can't keep it organized, man. I really can't. So much stuff. Bear with me, guys, because I want to show you these links. They're pretty cool. If we can't find them, I'm just gonna show you from like the old one. I apologize, you guys. I'm a freaking mess right now. Ooh, that's pretty cool too. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Links. So much stuff. Best damn shit show around. 23 people watching me tinker through all my stuff trying to find my dang pieces that I need. Oh my god. I found the bug. It was on my finger for a second, and then I flung it that way. It was a giant freaking beetle bug. Holy crap. I flung them that way. I reached down on my chair, and it was on my finger. So it was going for the nether regions of me. Boy, would that been awesome live TV there, huh? YouTube. Wow. Well, that sucks. And I'm not going to waste any more time, guys. Sorry about that. So we're just going to explain. This is what I'm looking for. I have a whole bag of these somewhere on this damn table. It infuriates me that I can't find them right now because I did have them out, and I just can't find them, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to spend no more time. I don't want to waste no more time. So on these links right here, what I was gonna do is on my and I just came across this. You guys know what this is? That's a 3 3/4 stand that you buy for your GI Joes, right? To stand them up. Man, is that the perfect round and perfect in case you didn't want to cut one out of ABS? Man, does that look good up there, for a capper? So let's say we're going to use this as a capper. And what I was going to do with the linkage and everything, with the links of it, is I was going to drill holes into the actual plastic. Buy DeWalt or go home. Oh shit, I can see that going south in a second. Let's get a little safer about it. Did you watch the toy enhancer last night? He put a drill bit right through his finger on live. So if you're ever doubting being around a power tool, just grip it with a pair of pliers or something, and then use that to drill your hole. It's a lot safer. Yes, for all you electricians out there, this is a pair of crimpers, man. That's all I had. Blew that shit right in my eyeball. All right, guys. So you see, I have 3 holes drilled. Okay. This is the Joe stand that I just had sitting over there. I just went on a limb and just seen it, and I was like, oh shit, that's perfect. That's another good idea for something. I'm gonna say Milwaukee. Yes, Milwaukee probably is the best low key, but like I can't afford that shit all the time, and I think DeWalt's just as good. And then yeah, I gotta throw this stinky cat butt comment up here. Aaron, you seem to be of age. It's okay to be using Milwaukee drill. I would use them if I my son, when he was working with me over the summer, he insisted on getting a Milwaukee. He's hell bent on using, using a hang on, Tony, I'm gonna put that comment up there. But yeah, my son is hell bent on Milwaukee, and he loves name brand stuff, so he just had to have a Milwaukee drill. We're out of town in Savannah working, and he needs a drill, right? So I told him, I said, come on, we'll go to Home Depot. I got to pick up some material, and I'll buy you a drill. And I did. But he had to have a Milwaukee. Well, lucky we found one that was kind of a cheaper version of Milwaukee. We did get it for him. He still has it to this day, still uses it. I mean, that was like a year and a half ago, so I'm proud of him for that. And I gotta say, my son Gabriel, he got himself. He's only 17, guys. He basically lives on his own. Has his own place, his own girlfriend. They're going to prom. They just sent some pictures of their prom outfits. I gotta say, he's doing very well. He got himself a job in an auto mechanic place, and he's doing oil changes and tire changes, and he already kind of knew how to do that stuff, just from working with me on the trucks and cars, and he's been going to awesome classes like in school and getting taught how to weld and just all kinds of stuff through his whole life, really. What's up, punk? You made it. You made it. So yeah, I want to say I'm really proud of my son for doing all the mechanic stuff and things that he does. It's very nice. I gotta throw this. Tony Fig says Ryobi all fucking day, man. Right? What's up, punk? It's good to see you, bro. You said drill your hole. Is that how you get Missy with such sweet talk like that? Oh man. Where's she at? Missy! Punk's talking shit about you. You want to come reconcile this? Hang on, man. She's coming. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Loki. That's very nice of you. I did try to pump out good work ethics, but truly, he is an amazing kid. I'm very proud of that one. I wish maybe he'll catch the replay. He knows I'm proud, but yeah, very proud of my son Gabe. He's gonna do well in life. I can tell. He's a confident individual, and he's a go-getter. He knows what he wants. He works hard for it. When he was growing up, he wasn't always that way, and we as parents we try to instill that. So when they do get to these ages of 18, 19, like they're ready to go out and get into the workforce. Like I didn't bullshit him. I told him, I said, life's hard. I said, you're not going to make much money, in the beginning. You're going to have to pinch your pennies. But as you grow and get bigger, you'll be able to buy, the toys and the things and the just be able to afford the lifestyle that you want. You just got to work hard for it and don't give up. And anyone can change their life, within a matter of months if you wanted to. You just got to try hard. Damn, something in the coffee. I don't know if it's a piece of plastic or what. I'm not drinking no more, but let me push it far away. Bad coffee. So anyways, guys, we're to the heavy bag part. I'm actually to the part where I need these, I need these round links that are on this bag here. And instead of gluing like I did on my first heavy bag, I would just insert the links into the holes, into the loops, and then just attach it to the top of your bag, something like that. And it'll clip on, you'll have your 3 links, and then you can work any desired chain into those links. And I like to at least put 3 coming up to hold the bag, similar to what I did to that one. Just chain it up. You can make a post for it, whatever you got to do. I think when I showed you guys, I just hung it from the back door of a diorama that I had, and it looked pretty cool. I liked it. But I'll probably make a stand for that. And again, dang, I apologize that I cannot find these stupid links to finish it on. But we did make the bag. We got the capper on there. We stuffed it full of paper towel. That was the trick that I used to fill it in. And it does have like durability of a real heavy bag. It's because it's that stretchy material, that we found. And of course, you can find stretchy material like this anywhere at Hobby Lobby. And this one in particular, in case you're wanting to like get the exact kind, for some reason it had this glitter. She made something out of this, and I pulled it out of my wife's material bin there. But man, you see how it stretches? Good stuff, man. All right, let's get off this heavy bag subject. We've been stuck on that long enough. I'm sorry I couldn't find the parts to finish. But you get the gist. You get the gist of it. And I think we answered a lot of questions that anybody may have had on that. And I will finish that second heavy bag. I'll tell you what, I'm going to finish the heavy bag, and the first person that says send it to me on the chat right now, I'll send it to them. Okay, and you get a free heavy bag made by the Toy Enhancer. It's got to be the first person that says send it to me. My last comment is, my girlfriend is about to be missing a pair of leggings. Gonzo! All right. So the first comment that says send it to me will get a free heavy bag. And it's Stinky Cat Butt for the win. Or wait, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. God, you guys piled in there. All right, we're going to have to take a vote here. I got Gonzo on the top on the very top for send it to me. What do you guys got? I'm showing Gonzo, guys. What's on your chat? Of course you're gonna say. But yeah, Gonzo was the first one. Everybody wants one, huh? I'm just gonna freaking make a bunch of them. Oh, dude, that beetle came back to life. Holy shit. Oh. Did you see him? Hang on, where'd he go? Oh, please don't land on me. That is the biggest. I should have smashed his ass. That is the biggest flying beetle I've ever seen. What the hell is it doing in my garage? Shit. Tony says, it was me. I'm putting them on there in order that I got them, just to show you guys. So first was Gonzo, then I had Loki. Stinky Cat Butt. You were rolling in third. Then I had I think it was Same Time Toys. Damn, your internet is really trash, bro. I know, man. I'm so sorry, guys. It sucks, man. Gonzo says thank you. Gonzo, I don't know if I've ever sent anything to you. I know I've sent like almost everybody that's in the chat. I've probably sent them something at one point. Gonzo, hit me up on Facebook, bro. You can find my links in my YouTube. You see my links, my Facebook and my Instagram. Send me your address, and a couple of you guys that liked it, I'm gonna make a few of them, and we'll send some out. We will send some out, guys. Okay, because they're real easy to make. I got a lot of. It's just paper towel material and some chain link. It doesn't even cost anything really. Check back in the chat. Hang on. Tony says, check back in the chat. Okay, Matthew did say it was Gonzo. And Matthew's like professional moderator, toy tube. Trust it. And Stinky said Gonzo. Okay, thanks, guys. Turkey, you say, man, you guys are honest as hell, you know. That's why I try to be 100% with you guys all the time. But yeah, Woody, you said it best. My internet is trash, bro. I need to upgrade that. I'm going to. I know I've been talking about it. I'm gonna get a better computer, all that stuff. I'm monetized now, so I'm making like 30,000 a month now. Right. I'm making like $3 a month right now, guys. So if you're into YouTube for money, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. Let's see. Sir, thank you. All right. Let me get these. Who's hitting me up on Messenger? Huh? Dang, you're quick, bro. Got you, man. It must be Gonzo. I briefly read it. All you guys are going to be blowing up my phone now that have my phone. Oh. Crimson Cobra. Yeah, he even said, I can't type fast. LOL. It was Gonzo. All right, man. I wanted to talk about something else. Let me get this drill bit out of this drill before it punctures into my hand, falling over or some stupid, crazy thing. There's 29 in the chat. Please give a like, man. I appreciate you guys hanging with me on my shit show, my heavy bag where I didn't have all the parts, but you got the gist of it. Let's talk about X-Men 97 for a second. Have you guys been watching the show? Do you like it? Do you think I think it's a great reintroduction to X-Men for anybody that never really got to watch it in the 90s or stuff like that. Shane, yeah, right, bro. I can imagine if a drill falls off a desk and then drill bit in the foot. Ooh, oh man, I don't even want to think about that. Oh, and a heavy drill with the impact. Oh, I'm glad I took the bit out. Yeah, that made me feel better. Yeah, Bobby, yeah. Loki's watching. Crimson's watching. Yeah, yeah, Bobby says it's okay. They're a little too focused on their relationships, man. Yeah. I mean, it's like, damn, or let's just get to the good stuff of X-Men handling shit and taking care of business. You know what I mean? It's a little I see that. It's a little up on the relationships. Loki says, yeah, the animation's a little weird. Well, it's different. I get, it's definitely different. A little bit, yeah. Thank you, Stinky Cat Butt. I appreciate you guys. I mean, when you come to the Toy Enhancer live show, you don't know what the hell is going to happen. I don't even know what's going to happen half the time. And honestly, like, I appreciate all you guys because, like, you guys are what makes the show and gives me confidence to come on because I know that you guys have great comments and we're all on the same page and it really makes the show great. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, let me put Matthews up there. And then there's another comment I got to put up there real quick. So, yeah. Put it up there. It's okay. But like all Disney product, it will sour, right? And man, that's a sad part. I mean, that's just a sad fact of Disney right now, isn't it? That's I never really thought about it that way, Matthew, but you're 100% on that. And I want to put this up there. Gonzo, this just reminds me of me. Message sent. I have ADD, so I had to send it before I forgot forever. Dude, that's me all the time, man. That is me all the time. When people win stuff and I gotta send stuff out or what, like I have to write it down or I have to go back and see who won sometimes or whatever. I have to do that stuff to like just remember. So yeah, doing it. Very good job, man. Doing it instantly like that. And no worries. You guys can blow my phone up when I'm on live anytime. I don't care. I'm not going to look at it. The hitting on Wolverine was kind of cringy. This Wolverine. This is my X-Men 97 Wolverine. And he is every bit of badassery. Yeah. I love Wolverine, man. And you guys know he comes with the fold down hood on this one. I like that. That was really cool. He comes with the alternate head. And pretty cool, man. I haven't bought a Wolverine forever. And but I had to get this one when I seen it come out. Turk Murph, bro, subscribe to get your free trial of Disney. Subscribe, whatever you got to do. Check it out, man. It's worth a check out. That's for sure. Crow, he said, did you guys ever watch The Gifted? It had such a great X-Men potential. Man, is that ringing a bell? The Gifted. I just can't put my finger on what. Man, I've heard that or seen that before. I just can't remember what it was, man. Dang. I'm going to have to look it up. Unless you guys can jolt me with something in that movie that will remind me. And Crimson Cobra has a different opinion. He likes the relationships in the show, you know. gives it some plot twist, I guess, and I'm all about action. I guess I'm just like over like um, cartoony relationships. Yeah, and Stinky Cat Butt says, here's my downfall and why I really can't give a opinion on this comment because I didn't watch all the X-Men back in the 90s. By the time it was, late 90s, I wasn't collecting, man. I was into girls and hanging out. So I didn't really see all those. I should go back watching a few, but he says the show is different from the 97 version. So this is kind of like a introduction for me because I didn't watch much of the cartoon back then, and you guys know I'm not a big comic book guy. So, but like you see, like for people like me, right? Like, oh, I'm loving it now. I like X-Men 97. It won me over, right? Somebody that was never too much into X-Men, but now I'm digging it, man. I'm behind on the chat, obviously. I'm gonna try to catch up real quick, and then we'll get going. Let's see. Oh, well, this is interesting. Let me pop this up here. Oh, I keep looking for my coffee, but it's got something in it. I can't drink it. He said, I heard they are. Bobby said, I heard they are fired the director or the writer. Wow, that's crazy. He says, let's see. Let's pop this up there real quick. Matthew says, Nightcrawler is one of my favorite characters, and they did him dirty in the show. They made him a non-Catholic now. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he was. He did have a religion thing, right? And Bobby says, I was always a big fan of Cable. Loki says, the toys are cool. I do like the toys, man. I got my Rogue here, too. I like Rogue because, like, obviously, I live in the South, and she's got that Southern twang, and it kind of reminds me of my wife in a way, and just like her sass, and she kind of reminds me of my wife, so I think she's hot. I like Rogue. I think she's a good character. Reminds me of Missy, kind of. I don't know why, it just does. I gave my reasons. I'm not doing anything weird with my action figures, so let's not even go there, guys. Let's see if I can get my internet to freshen up. But yeah, X-Men 97, man, it's great. And here's the thing, like I got a lot of action figures that I still got to review from the collection that I haven't opened up and stuff, and I figured now would be a good time to do that, even though they've probably been reviewed definitely been reviewed already, but I was going to do it just because the show's going. And here's what I brought it up. The last episode that I seen on X-Men 97 was with Jubilee, is it? And they were in the they were in that game, right? That they were like inside this game, and that was the first episode. Like, I've been watching the episodes, and that was the first episode that I came across where I was like kind of disappointed with the episode. I was like, oh man, this it wasn't that great for some reason. I don't know. Did you guys see that episode? Did you kind of feel that way? Like you kind of got cheated out of an episode with that episode? I don't know. I wasn't feeling it on that last one. Hang on, wait. Hang on, Matthew. Man, she's got a chest. And hang on, I wish there wasn't so much damn glare. There you go. She's got a booty, man. He says Rogue was sexy before they took away her boobs and her butt. I don't know, man. My figure looks pretty curvy. Like, it ain't bad. It must have been bigger or something. Legend series, it says, I don't like that they cram two stories into one. Right? And again, you guys know I'm not educated enough in X-Men. I'm still working on it. I'm getting there. But I imagine that by two stories, you're probably talking about a comic and cartoon. Same time Toys says Jubes always brings the show down. Yeah, I wasn't into it, man. That was the first, and I was home alone that night. Very seldom does that ever happen. My wife was she was over down near Alabama staying at her brother's house, and they were sleeping over the night because he lives about an hour and a half away. So they went up, my kids and stuff went over, and I was working that weekend, so I had to stay. I couldn't go, but they went over there so they could go to church with them in the morning. They got a nice church over there, and the kids really like it. So I was watching it that night alone. Like I had the whole living room to myself, quiet. I was like, I'm gonna sit down. I had me a big old bag of popcorn. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy some X-Men because I never sit down and watch anything on TV wise, hardly ever. I'm always like in the garage working or something. And yeah, I was like, man, I felt like I got gypped. I was like, damn it, Disney. It should have been better than that. Oh, okay, yeah. Legend, I got you on that, buddy. Yeah, they did Jubes and Storm in two separate stories. Yeah, so they're talking about they're doing Jubilee and Storm and stuff. Man, that's crazy. Like how Storm, lost her powers and shit, and like I felt for her, man. Like that really affected her, and I guess being a mutant, if you got changed back into a normal person and you had all this stuff going against you the whole time from normal people, like you could tell that hit her hard. Like she didn't want to be normal. She wanted to be an X-Men, and she loved having that power, which is a great thing to have. It gives you that feeling that you have something special from everyone else. And in real life, we don't realize that all the time, but we can gain certain powers too. And in reality, we can gain the power of knowledge by educating ourselves and hanging out with the right people. We can gain the power of like martial arts, like we were talking about, the power to inflict pain or to control somebody. So those are real life superpowers that you can go and seek after and you can gain. Don't ever think that you can be your own sort of superhero in a way. And honestly, going back to jujitsu, like when I first started training, and it's kind of like Fight Club, like you didn't talk about it or whatever, and you when you walk out of the gym and you feel like you have this special power that like no one knows about because you're in there training and you're getting better and better and better over the years, and like your family doesn't understand it, like nobody, your friends don't know what the hell's going on, and all of a sudden like you evolve like into this badass that nobody knows about. So in a sense it gives you that feeling like you've gained like a superpower of some sort. It's really cool. I'm telling you guys, take a jitsu class, dude. You're gonna feel me on it. I would love for one of you guys to like that has not done jujitsu to go ahead and go into a class and tell me what you thought about it. And I'm telling you, they're all around your neighborhood. They're in your city, and I know that. Find one, check it out. Yeah, sorry, Jay. Yeah, this is the inspirational part of the show. Sorry, guys. And I know a lot of you, a lot of you may already know these things, and I'm just kind of rambling on here, but I apologize. You must be really good. I'm what you call a baby purple belt right now, and well, I say baby purple belt because they say once you hit purple belt that you're actually like a baby black belt. Okay, that's like your first steps into like, because you still have brown belt to do, so it goes purple, brown, and then black. There's only 5 belts, but once you hit purple, it's getting serious. It's hard to get it's very hard to get your purple belt from a legitimate practitioner, like I did, and it takes years. And there's no ranking, no kata, there's no nothing. Especially in the gyms that I go to, you don't go through a certain series of whatever submissions, escapes, whatever. Your professor actually watches you and sees how you roll, sees how you roll with lower belts, sees how you roll with upper belts, and it's for them to judge. Like they have that professional judgment of, okay, he's ready for his purple belt, or whatever. And they do stripes sometimes too. That you'll get some stripes. Um, I don't think me and my wife will get striped. We are pretty good, but I don't think we'll get striped no more because our professor knows how much we love jujitsu. So we don't need no stripes on our belts. I think when we do get promoted, that, and it's definitely going to be a couple years from now. I've only been a purple belt for I think about 2 years. It's definitely going to be a couple years from now, and then we'll move on up. But it's at his discretion, and you should never like, don't ever ask about when you're going to get promoted. You shouldn't even think about that. You should spend your time in your belt level until your professor thinks you're ready, and then he'll upgrade you. And I don't know, well, a lot of you guys out there like Matthew, Loki, and stuff, when you're rolling with a good blue belt, or you're rolling with a good purple belt, or you're rolling with a good brown belt, the difference of level that's inflicted. There's you can tell the difference. Like, this guy's been on the mats for 7 years. You can tell. Or if this guy's been training 3 days a week for 7 years, 4 days a week, you can tell that. And that's how you learn. Time on the mats. Time on the mats. Let me put this up here. It's up War Chest. War Chest says, Same Time Toys Inferno was awesome. They finally took the X-Men crossover event across the whole Marvel universe. I really liked that one. It came out when I was a junior in high school. Mr. Sinister was sick. Awesome, man. It's all good stuff. And then Shane was like, hell yeah, man. Oh shit. Am I qualified to beat up Storm Shadow? Hell no, because no, Storm Shadow is a badass, and he would just put a ninja star like right between my eyes, man. No. Storm Shadow would not tackle me on a hand-to-hand situation. He would just slice me up. Would I submit quick kick? Absolutely. I would catch quick kick's first kick that he gave to me. I would catch his freaking foot, immediately invert, go to the ground, and put him in a heel hook and break his freaking knee. And if you've never had a heel hook, you don't want one, because you're not. If someone finishes a heel hook on you, boy, oh man, it's ugly. I'll tell you what, guys. Here's I'm going to give you guys a homework assignment. Go look up Omoplata Jiu-Jitsu finish, okay? And it's going to show a guy finishing an omoplata on another guy. And if you don't know what that is, that's when my legs wrapped up around your arm and your shoulder, and I'm forcing your shoulder, I'm forcing your arm back like this until it either snaps at the shoulder or the arm right here in the bicep part. And then go look that up and watch it finished in real life. You'll never want that done to you. And this guy did it. I think the other guy was drunk in the video. Check that video out. Serious shit. Go watch a heel hook finished. They don't get up. They don't get up. Yeah, Loki says that's brutal, bro. I know, man. That's why I don't wish anybody to take me to that point. It's like, but I say that, and I'm Mr. Badass Jiu-Jitsu. Shit, I could be shot, stabbed. I could get punched in the face and knocked out, and then kicked to oblivion. You guys know a fight can go anyway. A fight can go anyway. But if you got some skills, it's going to go in your favor a little more, possibly. It's always good to have the skills. The Undertaker's special move. Is that what it is? Or what is the Undertaker's move, man? Stinky cat butt. Is that what it is? Is it the omoplata? What? Or what? Which one are we talking about? I don't know. I did not watch wrestling enough to know. What's the Undertaker's special move, guys? Yes, that's why it builds respect, because yes. That's what I was getting. Like, you'll respect a person enough to like walk away from that fight, because you don't want to do that to a person. And I've been to that point where I'm like, listen, buddy, you're right. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fight with you. I'm just gonna walk away, man. And you're right. And whether it be in a bar or whatever, I'm just, yeah, you're right. You know what? No matter what the situation is, because I know I don't even want to go down that damn road. And you have to, you don't want to do it angry. That's for sure. Self-control, just don't want to be that way. But if I have to be. Tombstone is the last ride. He would Stinky. I'm trying to get when he was American Badass version. Stinky Cat Butt. What finished move are we talking about? Oh, the Krusty Kross is the Tombstone. Deuce's brother. Hey, Tony Figs, man. See you, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, this isn't we're gonna start talking about toys or something, but yeah, I know. Actually, I'm gonna wrap things up soon, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Next week on the live stream, we're probably gonna do a trivia, only because I haven't done one in a while, And I'm gonna put a trivia up, but I was wondering if you guys could either leave in the comments on this live like some suggestions for trivia that you might like to do, or something I can build up for you guys. Just shoot some ideas around in case I haven't, just new thoughts that I haven't thought of really. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, Turk Murph. I remember it now. Yeah, the Tombstone Pile Driver and Chokeslam. I do remember it now. Oh, so he said, so where it's here. Let me put this up. What's up, old snake? I don't think I've seen you in here, bro. American Badass Undertaker used the triangle choke as a submission. He did? That's awesome, man. The triangle choke can actually be achieved in so many different positions. You can set it up from mount and all kinds of shit from guard, man, do we use the triangle a lot. Yeah, Loki, I don't ever go to bars anymore either, man. Yeah. It can be a bad scene really quick, man. Cause people get so just cockstrong when they're drunk, and like, oh my goodness, like I learned, especially my buddies, I'll be like, hey, yeah, if go in there with some jitsu buddy, I'll be like, hey, like, let's not talk about jitsu. Let's not talk about wrestling. Let's not. Of course, we always do, and then somebody's freaking ear, they see these mangled ears or destroyed ears, and they're like, hey, do you wrestle? Or hey, or you think you're big and bad because your ears are all messed. I'm like, no, my ears are just messed up because I train, and that'll sometimes escalate people, and they'll feel like they have to wrestle you, or they have to fight you because, oh shit, man, he's got cauliflower ears, let me get a piece of his ass. So you run into some drunk people that act like that too, and it's like, dude, you don't want none of this. Loki loves arm bars. Age of Apocalypse, huh? Yes, there it is, Loki. Cauliflower gives it away. And a lot of people don't know to look for that. And I'm telling you right now, if you see cauliflower in someone's ear, it's because they train hard and they got whacked in the ear so many times or whatever. And you can do what you're gonna do. You can drain it. You can put the magnets on it. You can compress it and try to get that stuff to go down. But man, if you constantly train and train and train, especially as hard as I did for so many years, you'll just give up. You'll give up on the maintenance of it. You'll be like, my ear's destroyed. And I heard that, like, I've never seen it done, but I heard that you can get it like cosmetically fixed later on, and they can, like, I don't know, cut your ear open and shape that stuff or scoop it. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of gross, actually. You still have lumps? Loki, we got to get a roll on, bro. Friendly roll. Oh, yeah. Crimson Cobra Commander. You excited for Deadpool 3? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The bad part, I don't know if he's still in the chat. Matthew's got the lowdown. He's got some, like, I don't know. He knows that community somehow, and he's got the lowdown on the Deadpool 3, but he can't even give out. There's certain things that he can't talk about or whatever. But yeah, I picked up on that here and there just listening to Matthew talk on a Punk show. He'll be on the live streams, but yeah. Matthew, if you're still watching, man, we need some Deadpool 3 stuff, man. The new Deadpool coming out. We need some info, man. Oh, Oh, they shave it down. Is that what they do, Loki? That they'll cut your ear open. I know they like sculpt it. Like I heard it was kind of weird. They shave it down. Yeah. Nothing like rolling to know your buddy, and that's the best part about jujitsu. For you guys don't know, you always got to slap and bump. So you slap and bump hands, and that what you do that before every roll. Like sometimes we start from our knees, sometimes we start from standing, but we always slap and bump, and that means I'm going to respect you as a jujitsu practitioner. I'm going to respect you, and we're both going to roll hard. But when I get you in a submission, I'm going to be careful that I don't mess you up. You know what I mean? And especially in a training facility, when you're doing the IBJJF, and I'll show you guys. I've done so many IBJJFs. I have I'm not trying to brag, but I do have a lot of podiums and medals and belts that I won, and just all kinds of stuff through white belt and blue belt. I'm still working on my purple belt medals. I only have 2, and I'm trying to get my weight down so I can compete again. But I love competing, and what I was getting at is when you compete, it's not like that. It's not like training with your training partners in a gym. When you compete, especially in a tournament, Naga, New Breed, IBJJF is the top international. That's all over the world. So that's the biggest one for me. When you compete at that, man, it's on. It's on. There's a lot of intensity. It's fast. It's not like in the gym. It's a whole nother animal when you compete. And we'll slap and bump, man. But I'm not gonna finish my submissions all the way through. But I'm really gonna crank them in there. I'm really gonna do them fast. And people do get hurt. One time, I was in an arm bar where my arm was elevated like this, and the guy was wrapped around me almost in a triangle fashion with his legs. And he's working my arm, right, and it's all the way back. And if you're supposed to roll into them or out to them or whatever way position they're in. I rolled the opposite way of what I was supposed to. I was a blue belt. I was still fairly new. I was trying to make an escape, and I rolled the wrong way. Okay, and what I did is I tore all these muscles and ligaments right here, or whatever's in your freaking arm, and I tore it so bad that when I rotated, I could feel all that stuff ripping in my shoulder, almost like you would rip raw chicken. And that's what it felt like. It almost made me throw up. Not only did it hurt so bad and, made me nauseous, but like I knew what happened instantly. I tapped, or he finished the submission. I tapped, and they stand you up after that, and I'm standing up, and my adrenaline is so pumping that I can't even really feel like what really happened to me because I have so much adrenaline rushing through me. And when I stepped off those mats, the pain was so intense. Like I normally hang out, even if I lose on a tournament like that, I normally hang out and just hang out with everybody and but I had to go home. I had to go home right then and there. I had to get my arm rested, and my arm was messed up for months. I never went and got it looked at. I wasn't even trying to. I couldn't raise my arm above my head. It was bad. For 9 months I was like that, for a period of 9 months, and I kept training. I kept rolling. You know what I would do? I would put my hurt shoulder on the ground, especially I would use this one arm to frame with and to do things with, and I would baby this one arm. And when people did catch me with my bad arm or started cranking on it, I would just tap and be like, oh, that's my bad arm, whatever, for 9 freaking months. And then slowly, my buddy Jesus, who is a really good dude, really awesome jiu-jitsu practitioner, he got me training back into the gym about the eight months after that happened. And we started lifting weights and working my arm slowly back into what it was. And I'd say it's probably at I'd say it's probably 98% back to normal. And what he told me, he's like, Aaron, even though you ripped all the muscles, whatever you ripped in there, he's like, you're going to build that back and you're going to develop new muscle. And sure enough, man, he put me through rigorous workouts, and we were doing it for months. This is right before COVID hit. And we were doing it like every morning. I'd go in there and train, and he would give me a series of workouts, and he's the one that helped me get back my shoulder strength and back to normal. And it was from that workout and all these things that he was making me do. And he actually saved my shoulder. And I thought it would never be back to normal, but it did get back to normal without ever seeing a doctor or anything. Loki says when pain makes you barf, it's real. Yeah, when you get that oozy feeling, you know that you got hit with some pain. Yeah. Oh, Turk Murph, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I hear what you're saying on that. He says I got hit one time racing go-karts, and it was like lightning striking. I can imagine that, man. we're still talking about like jitsu and stuff. we're going in and out. Sorry, Tony. He says, okay, what are we talking about now? Finally got off the phone with Lawrence. Damn, that guy can ramble. That's why we love him. Oh yeah. Punk can go on for days talking. That's why I like when I'm watching I'll be watching Oz, and then like Punk will be like sometimes like really quiet and just let everyone talk, and then you'll see everyone else kind of like taper down and feather out of stuff to talk about, and then like Punk will just kick it up, and he'll take over the show for the rest of the night and keep it trucking because he can talk forever. But I could see him like the other guys are kind of like fading out or they gotta go or whatever. And you guys know, if you watch Ostradamus show, it'll go late, man. It'll be late in the hours. I love it sometimes because I love listening to guys. I love listening to Punk all the time. Even if you guys don't see me in the chat, I'm still there. It's still on. It's still in the background. I'm just working on something. And I can't type on the computer or whatever. I try to keep my phone with me sometimes, and I'll voice command it, and that's why sometimes my messages look funky or whatever. It's because I'm auto talking it while I'm working. Oh shit, Gonzo! Hey, let me put that up there. And War Chest, I see you up there too. He says, I dropped 20 pounds just doing physical therapy. That's awesome, man. That's cool, bro. A good diet and like constant or a repetitive routine of doing something will definitely shred pounds. He said, War Chest full of toys says, I spar jujitsu, guys. It's not fun, LOL. And I have 9 years of training under my belt, but the ground game is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it the amount of control that a jiu-jitsu practitioner can put on a kickboxer or anything like that? Man, I've seen it a million times. It is truly amazing. And I know we've been talking a lot. I'm sorry, guys. We're talking a lot about shit that ain't toy related, but it's just amazing, like how controlling that can be. But when you don't know about it, and then you see it happen to like somebody that like you thought was badass, and then you see him get on the ground with a grappler, and you're like, ooh, dude, what happened, man? Like, you're badass. Yeah, ground games, man. Grapplers, that's where it's at. I like it. All right, guys, let's see. It's man, holy crap, dude. I didn't even know it was 12 o'clock. 24 in the chat. Hey, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, kicking it up. Send any trivia ideas that you might have. Send them to me. Even if you guys got any ideas for the show, or you want me to show anything, go ahead and shoot me a message, man. Like I said, you you guys make the show. I want to incorporate you in more and put some ideas. I'll even be like, hey, this is Turk Murph's idea, or this is Gonzo's idea for tonight, or whatever. Shoot me some ideas, and maybe some things you guys would like to see or whatever. You guys seem like you're into, you were digging the jitsu and the ground and pound and the ground game and all that grappling. Thanks, man. Thanks. I know we come here to talk about toys, and sometimes we talk about other stuff, but from watching Punk, Punk and the other people that go live, they'll sometimes drift off like that too. But makes a good show, and yeah, I zoned out too, man. I'm sorry to take you guys so late, is what I'm getting at. Perfect, Shane. Yeah, I normally only go. She's mad as hell. Oh man. Sorry, Shane. Sorry, guys. Cobra trivia. There we go. Loki, that's a good idea. Cobra trivia. That'd be a good one. Shane, you bad boy. Oh yeah, Motu. Yeah, we haven't done no Motu trivia. Sorry guys, chat's moving a little bit. I'm clicking on the wrong ones. That's a good idea too. It's Woody 222. Thanks, man. Yeah, I know enough about Motu where we can run that. I'm a big Motu guy, but I haven't done a lot of Motu reviews. I have a bunch right above my head that I need to pump out from Masterverse and all that stuff. So thanks, Same Time Toys, Shane. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys. We'll wrap it up. Again, thank you so much. I hope the heavy bag wasn't explained enough, and I hope you can make one. I'm going to send some out to you guys, and Gonzo's definitely getting one. I'm gonna send a couple out to you guys, and we'll get some of them out. I'm probably just gonna make a few over the weekend. I got plenty of material and stuff, and I don't need a bunch of heavy bags, but I'm gonna make them out, send them to you guys. You can show me your diorama setup with it or whatever. Send me a picture if you receive one. Send me a picture of it. Oh, thank you, Woody 222. That's very nice of you, buddy. Great DIY. Thank you, Loki Wartooth. I appreciate it. Had a great time. Thank you, Loki. Loki, again, bro, get with me on the Devilfish motors. If you can print me out some, I really appreciate that. I know I'm picking up some other stuff. I'll be able to shoot you some money on that. Most likely tomorrow, and then we can straighten out, all the the stuff I want. Definitely the items that we just talked about, and I need those motors, man. But if you have to ship the other stuff first, just let me know. Thank you, Loki. If you guys are looking for awesome 3D printed stuff, Loki Wartooth probably has about every freaking 3D print, whatever they're called. I can't think of the name right now, but he has the schematics for it, let's say. He's probably got the most out of anyone I know. It's insane what he can make. Look, he says, "Oh hush, I got you." Thanks, buddy. You are truly amazing and a true warrior. I know you're fighting some incredible demons right now, and props to you, bro. You're strongest warrior I know. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next time, and we'll get together this weekend maybe. Maybe do some. I gotta finish up my dungeon, the dungeon we were working on last month. So we'll probably finish that up and everything. And thanks, Crow, and I'll throw you up there. Yeah, the files. That's right, Loki War 2. Thank you. Loki has the most files out of any 3D printer I've ever talked to. And that is the truth. And I know that stuff costs money. No worries, Loki. You're the man. Everything's going to work out for you, buddy. Gonzo, yes, sir. You're welcome. Peace out, people. Woody 222. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Time just flew by. All right, guys.